That's Hunter.
Welcome to the Blackberry Files, a commentary and reaction channel. Listen, this channel here, I'm going to speak my mind, and I'm just going to be really giving my opinion how I feel about certain situations. And on today's video, I want to talk about Patrick Mahomes, actually, because I reside here in Kansas City, Missouri, and there's something that actually kind of bothers me about Patrick Mahomes. And no, it's not the way that he moves with the football when he has to run to try and get ahead there on the field, okay, before he gets tackled. It's not that. But, however, though, I do wish that Patrick Mahomes would speak up more when he really needs to. So, y'all, there are some clips that have recently gone around today. And, you know, I got a little piece of Patrick Mahomes there, but there's something I really want to say when it comes to Patrick Mahomes and the whole 47 thing, because y'all, you see, 47 thinks that people in Kansas City like him, and that is not true. If you live here in the Kansas City, Missouri area, you may very well know that, you know what, back in 2018, there were people that had either been ticketed or had their car towed because 47, then at the time 45, came to Kansas City, Missouri, and it was kind of like a last minute thing, it seemed to be. So people were told to move their cars, and if they didn't move their cars, they were basically either towed or ticketed in the area in which they were in. The thing about it, though, you know, that man came here to Kansas City, Missouri, and he didn't even know if he was on the Kansas side or the Missouri side. So ever since then, it seems, you know, he has a thing, I do believe, for Brittany Mahomes, okay? And for whatever reason, Brittany Mahomes thinks that this man is just the best thing ever. And if you ever really paid attention, it seems that Patrick Mahomes really does not speak up when it comes to certain things. He's kind of more so let it go to the wayside there, and he does not speak up when he really should. And it's one of those situations where it's kind of like, okay, I know you may feel that he's a good person supposedly, but he's not, okay? He's one of them ones, 47. He will make something seem as if it's because of him that he made something great, or it's because of him that someone's put in position. Well, y'all, check these clips out. These clips I'm getting ready to show is 3 different clips, and I'm sure you all have probably seen it, but basically Trump is talking about Patrick Mahomes. And then this man that supposedly had recruited Patrick Mahomes is talking. And then in the last clip, you're going to see that Patrick Mahomes be like, well, he didn't recruit me. And it's the thing right there. It's just kind of like, you know what, Patrick, you really need to speak up more for yourself and not just let people run over you. But that's the part right there that like just drives me up the wall. But why the NFL commissioner invited 47 to the Super Bowl this weekend, who knows? But y'all, listen, that it ain't even it. That ain't even it. It shouldn't even happen. It should not have even happened. And I know Mahomes ain't trying to see that man. He's not trying to see that man. He don't even like that man even mentioning Brittany's name. But he been with Brittany Mahomes for so long now. Listen, that man gonna let Brittany Mahomes do whatever it is she wants to do, pretty much. You know, he done been with her for so long, so it's almost like he's gotten used to certain things about her or whatever, and he just accepts it. But I don't think that's what Patrick Mahomes should be doing. If anything, Patrick Mahomes should be speaking up when it comes to anything such as this situation here with 47 thinking that Kansas City likes him, or the fact that, you know, he thinks that the Kansas City fans for the Chiefs want to accept him, because that ain't the case. You have very few that want to accept or are okay with 47. Very few. Anyways, y'all check out these clips.
Naperville, a great coach,
His quarterback was named Mahomes. He was a great college coach. And I said, how good was he? He said, you don't want to know how good. He made me into a great coach. He's pretty good quarterback, right? Yeah, he was very good.
Last question. So, does this mean, since you used to coach Patrick Mahomes, that you're rooting for the Chiefs at the big game this Sunday?
Well, I never even coached him. What happened is I recruited him, and then I left and went to another school. But I've got to be very good friends with him. He's not just a good athlete. He's a very good example for a lot of our young youth across this country. Same thing with Dwayne Johnson, coaching Dwayne at University of Miami years ago. He wasn't, he's a good football player, wasn't a great one, but you could tell he was a perfect gentleman on and off the field. So one of those type of people. But no, I like both teams. Again, I'm not a big NFL person. I like college football more, but I'll probably be pulling for Patrick this week.
Oh, very nice.
He did not recruit me at the time, so I don't remember if I ever got to meet him or not.
Now look at this article here that I pulled up. Chiefs Patrick Mahomes clarifies his relationship with U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville. He did not recruit me. Y'all, this is from 8 hours ago here on Today. In response to comments made by former Texas Tech coach turned U.S. Senator Tommy Tuberville, Kansas City Chiefs quarterback Patrick Mahomes told reporters he was not recruited to Texas Tech by Tuberville after he claimed to have done so earlier this week. Tuberville, Texas Tech coach from 2010 to 2012, and now a U.S. Senator from Alabama, took credit for having recruited Mahomes to play college football during an appearance on Megyn Kelly's show. Tuberville had initially corrected Kelly for saying that he had coached Mahomes, but went on to say, what happened is I recruited him and then I left and went to another school, but I got to be very good friends with him. He's not just a good athlete, he's a very good example for a lot of our young youth across this country. So here you all have here an ex status here from Tommy Tuberville. As a coach, you start recruiting and working with players years before they get to college. Patrick Mahomes was one of the best players I ever had the opportunity to recruit and get to know. Y'all, that was the screenshot that I just showed you all here, but this comment here, Tuberville did not recruit Mahomes. Tuberville left Texas Tech in 2012. Mahomes did not receive an offer until April of 2012 when Cliff Kingsbury was coach. Mahomes quoted today, he did not recruit me at the time. I don't remember if I ever got to meet him or not. Do you all see how just between those clips in that article that I just read on, just how quickly someone will claim to know you and they don't actually know you. And then you have someone else that's supposed to be all high and mighty and so important also lying. This is why Patrick Mahomes needs to speak up more right there. You need to speak up, Patrick. I don't know what's going on, but I'm sorry, between that situation, and I'm sure maybe some other situations that you might even run into this weekend, and dealing with someone who claims to know you and they don't actually know you, don't have no real association with you, you need to speak up. Period. You need to speak up. You need to talk to your wife too, because I'm sorry, Brittany Mahomes, she be out of pocket sometimes. She is not always right, but she ain't always wrong though neither. Case in point, there was something that kind of bothered me throughout this football season, and it was when a Buffalo Bills fan had made a Kermit the Frog. They hung Kermit the Frog, but they had a Patrick Mahomes jersey on Kermit the Frog. Y'all, listen, that irritated my soul because you know what? At the end of the day, even though Patrick Mahomes is mixed, he's still black. Hello. So I'm sorry, to me that was offensive, and I don't think Patrick Mahomes ever spoke up about that, but I do know that his wife Brittany did bring that up here recently. People were laughing and everything, but I did not take that funny to be funny at all. I really didn't, but Patrick Mahomes needs to speak up more. It's one thing to be on the football field and trying to keep things professional, but you also have the opportunity to speak up too. And when those opportunities arise, just like this guy claiming to know you and recruited you, you need to speak up any other time too. So I'm pretty sure with the fact that the NFL commissioner has invited 47 to the Super Bowl this weekend, there may very well be an occurrence possibly between Patrick Mahomes and maybe 47 that Patrick Mahomes don't want to have to deal with. But he really does need to learn how to speak up for himself, because if not, he's going to have people trying to say whatever they want to say about him. And if he's not speaking up, what is he really doing? He needs to speak up more for himself. He needs to speak up to his wife more, especially in dealing with 47, because I could tell you all right off the bat, 47 really got a thing for Brittany Mahomes. Yes, he do. He got a thing for Brittany Mahomes, and I'm pretty sure that's one of the reasons why he want to be there at that football game here this weekend. But listen, he need to put his foot down, period, when it comes to whatever 47 think he gonna have in cahoots with Brittany Mahomes. Like, Patrick, put your foot down. Anyways, listen, y'all, I just wanted to kind of talk about that, and I hope that Patrick starts speaking up more. Anyway, that's gonna be it for this video. I will check y'all out in the next one. Peace out.